Hi, welcome back to my channel Fix and Repair, and thanks for all the new subscribers. I reached 1,170 subscribers. It's a milestone and I appreciate it. And thanks for all the nice comments I received. So here's another project that I have. I decided I'd make a step from the back of my 1990 Chevy pickup truck, and I went to my local Harbor Freight store and I purchased a hitch extender with step. I'm going to tell you how I modified it to make it fit my truck. Before I continue though, on these hot days, people are looking for something that's non-alcoholic to drink that's really good. You should check out this Easy sparkling blackberry drink. No sugar added, no preservatives, and it's all natural. Really good stuff. Okay, so this is what it looks like, the finished product down here. And I painted it orange and black. And I'll show you all the parts I used to make this. Like I said, I went to Harbor Freight and I bought this Hallmaster hitch extender. And the model number is 97685. 97685. I had a bed extender, but Harbor Freight does sell those. Harbor Freight model is a little bit different than the one I had. The reason I used this is because it had a 90-degree bend in it. But you can see what a bed extender looks like. And I'll get in the shade here a little bit. Down there. There you go. That's a bed extender, and that's the 90 degrees I needed right there. Truck bed extender, Hallmaster. And it's about 60 bucks. The other thing was 35, I think. And there's a model number of that, 69650. Okay. So you can see what I did was I took it, and there's the 90 degrees right through here. And I took it and I drilled a hole and I bolted it to here. This one's a little bit different. This had a sliding piece that went inside of here. Okay. And I bolted that to it. Then I slid this on. I drilled through it and I put a bolt in there. So now it's secure, but it's still acting like a hinge. I ran over here and I made some brackets that I had laying around from some other project. And I took it and I tied it to the bumper and I went underneath it. I'll get underneath here and I'll show you. Focus. I came down. Oops. Came down with the same kind of bracket. And I went underneath it. I bolted it to the 90-degree piece right in here. And then I went underneath it. And I ran it back up on the back side. And I also took one of those 90-degree brackets and I bolted it into a hole that was already in the bracket that attached to the bumper. And I ran that out and ran a bolt down to it. Now you can see what it looks like from this angle. Now if you could weld, obviously, you could have a little bit different, but I don't know how to weld. So I just bolted everything together. And then I made this little bracket here because this was moving up and down. It was giving a little bit. Then as for the hitch extender, originally it has this piece here that fits into the 2-inch tube. I had to cut that thing off so it would have fit over instead of inside. And if you can see, it's in focus there, and I made it fit over. I used the original hole and I bolted it to it. And I took a washer and I shimmed it here because it had a little bit of play in it, and I also shimmed it on the bottom with the washer. Then I had some of those containers that are squares. They're just about the right size, and I put some tape around, electrical tape, and I put it in there to put a cap on it So that way if someone else is using my truck, they don't want to try to put a hook or a hitch on there and pull with this thing, because it's not made for that, and they'll pull it off. And then I had a cap that I picked up off an old exercise machine my neighbor just so happened to throw away. He gave it to me. And it was the right size, and I used that to cap this end so it's nice and clean. This is what I came up with. Turned out really nice. Painted it orange so I can see it, and also people don't want to run into it in the parking lot, bang their shins and get mad at me. So I got a step up to the bumper and then into the truck. Okay, hopefully that helps and gives some people some ideas. So for around $100, maybe 120, you know, the nuts and bolts and stuff like that, you can make your own. Just use my idea and come up with something similar. Please subscribe and pass it around, and see you in the next video. Thank you.